Hello everyone and welcome to a very special Christmas special episode of Full Tuck, the Wingspan podcast with me, Aidan.
And me, Adam. Yeah, happy Christmas to everyone across the world celebrating. I know people celebrate on different days, like in Europe they celebrate on the 24th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All over Europe, I don't think
most of Europe do, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they do the big days on the 24th, but we do it in England on the 25th. I think they do it in the US on the 25th as well.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so listeners, we hope you're enjoying opening your presents on Christmas Day, and you're spending valuable time with your families.
Yeah, hopefully a few of you got a few games in already or setting up the table for a Christmas game.
This is going to come out on Christmas Day, so we're not expecting you to listen to us, but we are recording this in advance so that you can enjoy us on Christmas. And given it's a Christmas episode, we have a very special guest with us today.
We do, yeah.
Perhaps Savi's Warblers' biggest fan. We've got Jack, who's one of our good friends and a very good Wingspan player. Although actually the game we've just played maybe would not reflect that, would it?
Hello everyone.
Yeah. Nice.
I'm not Father Christmas, I'm just Jack.
Yeah.
Hey, don't put yourself down.
Yeah. Pleasure to be here though. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you on the show, mate. Yeah. Thanks for all the comments regarding Savi's Warbler.
You've got to show him some love. I think he got unfair abuse.
Yeah. Did he? Why do you think that?
I love him.
Okay.
Or her.
Oh, yeah, it.
True.
Good start, nice.
I'm sure a lot of fans will be excited to hear. Are you still playing Savis all the time? Are you still big into
I would say I've probably, since Savi Gate, I think I've probably only played maybe 5 or 6 games of Wingspan.
Okay.
And I unfortunately haven't, despite my strategy of usually drawing until I get Savi, hasn't appeared. But I have, the game after that episode, I played against someone else, and the very first thing they did was put down Savi's Warbler.
Yeah.
And
the perfect strategy.
And I had an excellent game because of it.
Oh, you had an excellent game because of it. Proving my point right, I think, actually.
Yeah, you know. It's a kind bird. I like the kind bird.
It is a kind bird, yeah. So we've just had a flock mode, actually, with each of our partners. We have, the three of us have been roundly drubbed. So it was a 6-player game, and we have come 4th, 5th and 6th.
Really taught a lesson.
Yeah, we were taught a lesson.
Yeah. And margin between us and first place of at least 20 for all of us.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think.
Ellie's had a good weekend.
But nice of you to get me on the pod rather than any of our partners.
Yeah,
so,
rather than anyone who clearly knows more about Wingspan than we do.
So this episode we've got a special Christmas surprise for the listeners and for you two, actually. So I'll save that for a bit later on. And last week we dropped our Christmas opening hand, so we will talk about that later on as well. The 12 Birds of Christmas opening hand. And I think first of all I wanted to talk a bit about flock mode, because we haven't really addressed it on the show yet.
No.
And I'm always quite disparaging of it, aren't I?
You've never seemed to like it, I think. And I think this hails back to when we first got Asia expansion and we played a flock mode, that I think, we're getting used to how flock modes work, and I wonder if it just took a bit longer than usual, and that's really put you off it, because
it's not
you've never been a fan.
It's not quite as smooth, is it, as the normal Wingspan? Because there's for the listener, flock mode works in that if it's a 6-player game, there are almost 2 games going at once, so 2 players are playing at the same time. So you split into 2 threes, and the 2 players who are going at once draw from separate bird feeders and separate trays. And so it means that it's quite difficult to follow, for example. Like if you've got a pink power, it can be difficult to keep an eye on whether other players have drawn food, for example, or, as we just discovered in the game we've just had, the winner of the game apparently gave a bonus card to everyone, but me and Jack didn't receive said bonus card. So
I'm sure you did.
I think it's challenging for that reason. I think it detracts from the overall Wingspan itself. Although I appreciate it allows 6 people to get around the table and play.
I think that's the main thing.
Yeah, the thing that was the first game of flock mode I played, and it's also the first game I played with the bonus packs, birds,
the fan packs. So
there was new additions in there for me. But the thing that I noticed is that it felt like there was 2 separate 3-player games, and we were on the 3 where we kept looking over at their bird trim. Like, oh, that looks nice. What have we got on ours? Oh, nothing like that. And the lack of nectar as well, which was
So you mentioned this on an episode we did a few weeks ago, Aidan, that when you do a flock game as well, you own that, because there's 2 separate bird feeders. you don't have enough nectar dice, but also I think it's just a down value nectar in the game, is that there's only 2 of the dice out of the 5 dice which have nectar on them, which I really like as a rule, actually.
I think I like it too, because it makes you think about... I mean, we talked about this a while ago, didn't we? But you have to think about it. You can't, it's not just blindly picking up nectar because it's there, or blindly resetting the bird feeder because you know you'll get nectar. You actually have to think a bit more about, well, what food do I need and when do I want it? I think it makes the game...
I had the Rosie Starling in my hand, for example, and I was... Basically, I didn't want to pick up food multiple times just to get the bird out. So any 3 food cost birds become really challenging, because often the bird feeder was just left as just a rat and a fish, or a rat and a cherry, for example. Almost like the redundant cherry was just left there, and it meant that I felt I had to take so many goes just to pick, just to even like play a 3-point bird, that I stopped doing it, and maybe that's why, to my own detriment, coming last. I'll say.
I think I'd also, though, because there's only 3 of you doing one bird feeder, it doesn't reset much either. So none of you really want to pick up food from the bird feeder because it's not what you
So
need.
I had a pink power, which was when someone else gains food, you get a Wichita grub from the bird feeder. But because it never reset on my side, it felt like there was never any Wichita grubs. Whereas in a 5-player game, there would have been loads, wouldn't there? Because there's only 1 bird feeder between 5 compared to 2 bird feeders between 6 people.
Although conversely, I had the Wecker, which is one of the new fan-made birds, which I'm sure many of you have played. It's a pink power that whenever another player resets the bird feeder, you can cache one of the food that's in the bird feeder on this bird, and it ended up with like 12 foods on it. It was an absolute stack of a bird, and I only played that in round 2. So, it's a good point, but it clearly is resetting enough. And I suppose that's the other thing to bear in mind with pink powers, is that whether it activates on your side of the board or on the other side of the table, you're still going to gain the benefit. So, for example, with your gain a Witch Tea pink power, whether that happens in a player that's in your half or whether a player in the other half gains the Witch Tea, you're still gaining it. So there's lots of chances for pink powers to be activated.
Yes, there are. So that's why there's only 2 nectars in there. Yeah. We've come across that Wecker a couple of times now. I wonder if it's a bit too powerful for the game.
I like it there. I think it's fun.
It's a very, very strong pink power, which
doesn't
require much effort on your behalf either, because you just gain it's not like a snow bunting where you have to put in a bit of effort to get the reward.
True.
You're just getting lots and lots and lots of free stuff for
very passive.
No cost on yourself. And people are always going to reset the bird feeder. You can't avoid that in the game.
No, you really can't.
Even in just a 2-3 player game, that would still actually probably activate.
That's true. It's true. It's probably one of the stronger pink powers for a 2-player game, realistically, isn't it?
Yeah. If I could mention one other bird that got played this game, it was Rufus Hummingbird, which is from the Canada fan-made expansion pack. So it can live anywhere. It eats 2 of any food. So remarkably flexible. It's worth 5 points, and it's a when played power. When played, draw new bonus cards equal to the number of players. Starting with you, each player keeps 1. Yeah. So the person who started drew 6 bonus cards and kept 1, then passed to Ellie, who won, got 5 bonus cards.
Yeah.
And went all the way around the circle towards you, who got 2, Jack, and me, who got 1.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm bitter.
It was the dregs. Let's be honest. It was the
I'm
dregs.
not saying I'm bitter. Listen, if you see their faces, the way that they looked at each other during that,
there was a lot of muttering from our corner of the table.
It's just a board game flush, okay? That's all it is. It's nothing else. I'm not angry. I'm not furious.
The gods were against us today.
Anyway, all right, enough about that. Shall we actually... That's not the spirit of Christmas, is it?
No, it's not. It's not very Christmas.
It's very un-Christmassy of me. But
Father Christmas is not a bitter man.
No, Father Christmas is not.
And it was good to play with each other.
Yeah, true. And actually, you have all been very good this year, and so Father Christmas has treated you to a special Christmas Wingspan quiz.
Oh, here we go.
Just what I asked for.
I saw your list, and Father Christmas has provided. So what we'll do is we're going to do a quiz, a 12-question quiz for 4 rounds, which myself has prepared. It's going to be Jack versus Aidan. And we will do 4 rounds of 3 questions each, okay? And then we're going to go through the answers at the end. And this is for the listeners as well, for you to take part. So, are you both ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Looking forward to it?
Yeah.
Slightly nervous.
I'm quite nervous.
Just imagine the scene, okay? People are going to be listening to this.
We're both quite competitive as well.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. It's 5 o'clock Christmas Day. People are maybe... They'll see, I don't know, the Christmas Wallace and Gromit is on and go, actually, I'd rather be listening to the Fog Tank Christmas special. So Think about everyone else in your at home who's also going to be playing along. So, first question number 1. Prior to the fan-made expansions being released, what was the theoretical maximum number of birds that you could play on your mat in one game of Wingspan? It's a podcast, guys. You need to talk.
Yeah, well,
I was really thinking harder.
So write it down, but
are we allowed to query that question at all?
Of course you can. Yeah. So
you're saying how many times could I play a bird
prior to the fan-made expansions?
Yeah.
How many birds can you play on your mat
throughout
in one game of Wingspan? What is the theoretical maximum number of birds?
Okay. I think I've got an answer.
Yeah. So there are. I'll tell you something. It's not 15, all right?
Well, I can see that Aidan's written down 15.
I wish
you hadn't told me that, because I wasn't going to write 15.
I'm just going to say it's not 15, because it's possible.
You can say no more.
I'm just going to say
fine.
It's not 15, so I'm going to give you all a second.
It's possible
you can figure this one out, Aidan. I'm not going to lie.
So what's the theoretical maximum number of birds that you can play on your mat in one game of Wingspan?
Oh, to play on your mat? Oh, okay. I see. I do understand now.
So there's many different ways to play birds in this game.
Oh.
Yeah. So have you both had a think? And we're going to move on to question 2.
Oh, we're not going through the answers.
We will at the end of each round.
Hang on.
We will at the end of each round.
Okay, I've locked in.
Right.
Locked in.
Question number 2.
You changed your answer.
I have.
Have you locked in your answers?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not confident on it though.
Question number 2.
That's thrown me.
One of our good friends, Jeff, otherwise known as JK49 Irfan, has a very extensive database which we've discussed multiple times, but particularly in episode 11 when he came on the show. Across 601 games in Jeff's database, the most common type of power played was a bonus card power, with 2,294 plays. The second most common type of power was played 1,440 times.
Okay.
But what was it? So I'll give you some examples of powers just so you know. So there's powers such as draw a bonus card, migration birds, play another bird, lay an egg on this bird, for example. So it's groups of powers we're looking for.
Draw. Oh, okay. So you draw cards.
Yeah, so draw from the deck would be one, or tuck to draw would be one. So in his database, the most common type of power played was a bonus card power, so a bird which allows you to draw bonus cards. But with almost 1,000 less plays, the second most common type of power was what?
Would it be how specific?
Reasonably unspecific.
Okay. Look at us both hiding our answers now. He's got competitive.
Yeah, now
I'm not sharing you. I know what you're like.
You were confident on that one as well.
I'm not
worried.
Not, maybe externally.
Right, question number 3. Staying on Jeff's database. Of birds played more than 50 times, what is the yellow power bird with the highest win percentage? So what is the game end power bird with the highest win percentage? So these are birds that came
Is this a specific bird rather than a specific power?
Specific bird. So only of birds played more than 50 times. Of all of the yellow game end power birds, which is the highest win percentage bird? There's a few good yellow.
I can't quite remember the name of the bird.
I would accept if you get close enough, then I'd
there are quite a lot of good yellow birds out there.
There are quite a lot of good yellow birds.
This doesn't include the fan expansions, I'm
Correct,
assuming.
because this is Jeff's database.
Yes, of course. Okay.
Happy?
Happy.
Okay. I think we should take a quick break. And we'll come back with the answers to round 1. How does that sound?
Okay.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Full Tuck, the Wingspan Podcast Christmas edition with our very special guest, Jack, who is currently going head-to-head with Aidan on Wingspan knowledge. So if you missed the first section, I'm not sure why you would have done.
It'll be a strange place to start the pod.
Yeah,
but,
just rewind about 30 seconds.
Yeah. So we are going to be doing our answers for round 1. So the first question, prior to the fan-made expansions being released, what was the theoretical maximum number of birds that you could play on your mat in one game of Wingspan? Aidan, what have you gone for?
I've gone for 17 here.
Okay, Jack, what did you go for?
18.
Reasoning being?
So my reasoning is that there are 15 places on the mat, so you can play 15 birds. And then, and to be honest, when you asked the question, I was like, well, it's 15. But then I remembered.
That's simple.
Then I was like, "This is going to be an easy quiz," and then I realised that there are a couple of birds which. So is it the spotted dove? Is one of them which allows you to play the bird and then move it to another player's mat.
Okay.
So
you've gone for 17.
So I've gone for 17 because I believe there's one that goes to the left and one that goes to the right. Now, what I'm not sure of is I am trying to rack my brains as to other birds that you can move elsewhere.
So
I can tell you now.
Jack went for 18.
I just thought
I've definitely got mine because I hadn't thought the spotted dove.
Yeah.
I would say, I don't know how much you've thought about this, as in, like, you definitely would have enough food and eggs, etc. to play them.
I'm
assumed we could.
I'd
put
answer
18.
Yeah, it's
pro
the
bono,
buzzards,
yeah.
where the ones you play on top.
Yeah.
And the southern cassowary.
Yeah.
Good.
But I'd forgotten about the dove.
There's also
That's
the red
the one.
kite, which is
That was
the same
my
as the
third.
buzzard that you can play on
those
top.
are the three I'd thought about. I forgot
So
about
I guess
the dove.
then there's 20.
So you've actually together you've nearly got there. So there's four. There's four equivalents: common buzzard, red kite. There's four of those which allows you to
There's four of those.
play the
Cassowary.
bird. There's the cassowary, so that takes you up to 20. Plus there is the blue rock thrush and the spotted dove.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
final answer 22.
20.
I'm going to give Jack the point though.
22?
Yeah.
So what are the other...
50. Oh, I've done my maths wrong. No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Right.
22.
15 plus the four common buzzard type birds.
Oh, okay, I see.
Plus the cassowary
I
takes
see.
to
Right, got
20.
you.
Plus the blue rock thrush and the spotted dove. So Jack gets the point somehow.
Fair enough.
Because he's closest.
Miles off.
You were miles off.
That point can't feel good.
I'll take it, actually.
We'll
Funny
see
enough,
come the end.
funny enough, I don't mind.
To be honest, it doesn't matter when the last question is like next question wins. Right, question number 2. On the JK49er fan database, or JK49er fan, discussed in episode 11, across 601 games, the most common type of power played was a bonus card power with 2,294 plays. The second most common type of power was played 1,440 times, but what was it, Jack?
Well, I don't know if I've been too vague. I just said gain food.
I've said tuck to draw. I felt that that's a very common power. You see it in quite a few birds. It can live in lots of different habitats, and they're usually powers that support a chain quite nicely.
Yeah.
My only other thought was a power which allows you to play a second bird, and that would
Most
be...
played.
Yeah, I just think that
There's not many of them.
No,
Yeah, I suppose there's not that many of them.
most played comfortably. Comfortably in second was gain food from the bird feeder.
Fair enough.
I will give Jack the point though for that one. You were miles off Aidan again, so that's 2 points to
Pays
Jack.
to be vague, Aidan.
Yes, look, I need to be vague.
Yeah, so I suppose you could have written tuck one and you would have still been wrong. Right, question number 3. Of birds played more than 50 times, what is the yellow game end power bird with the highest win percentage? Aidan?
I've gone grey-headed mannequin.
What does that even do?
So I'm going to guess by your vibe.
I suspect you've got that one wrong.
I think I've got that wrong as well. Funnily enough,
Does that play another bird?
yeah, it's a play another bird with
Right.
a 1 egg discount. Star nest activates
What
bonus
about all
cards.
the yellow power birds that we're constantly talking about on this podcast that are constantly in like the top 5 of the Monster Couch data?
Like Australian raven.
And Kakapo and things.
Yeah, the kakapo I did think about, but
and the other one that we keep criticising as well, the
the
magpie.
Australian magpie, is it? Yeah.
So, what did you put, Jack?
I put Australian raven, but it's magpie, isn't it?
Australian Raven, 48%.
There you go,
Kakapo,
well done.
46%.
Oh, right.
So you were right with the
well
Australian
done,
Raven.
well done. Yeah, I did think that would be. Yeah.
I thought, did you not have a debate on one of your episodes about the magpie, the one where you...
Yeah, we did.
And that was
We did.
high, wasn't it?
So it was. So the debate.
Australian Magpie, yeah, which it was Magpie, Australian
Versus
Magpie
Kakapo.
versus Kakapo.
Yeah.
I was surprised at the magpie being... But was the magpie not higher?
No,
than the
it
raven?
wasn't.
Oh,
It
okay.
wasn't. So it was
That's high.
48% win, 48 win percent. Australian Raven, which is 7
That's a
points,
good
lives
bird.
anywhere. Game end yellow power, cash up to 5 food from your supply on this bird. And
It's strong.
It is a very strong
Yeah.
bird. It's a good bird. So I currently make that. At the end of round 1, the score is 3-0 to Jack.
Not been a good start.
Yeah.
I'm not very good when I'm in the lead. Though.
Oh, you're not? Okay,
I
you
don't,
crumble.
I don't do
Tend to
well under
crumble.
pressure.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
I'd rather be in your position right now, mate.
That's very kind of you to say.
Right, round 2 is actually from the man himself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you the recordings from Jeff, who has recorded some very special questions
Oh, excellent.
for us today.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas. In the 1,500 boards I've recorded in my stats, there's one bird that's still never been played. What is it? A, the Eurasian tree creeper, B, Buick's wren, or C, the common blackbird. Cheers.
So thanks, Jeff, for that question. I'm going to read it again for you
Okay.
guys now. Of the 1,500 boards I've recorded in my stats, there is one bird that has still never been played. What is it? A, the Eurasian tree creeper, B, Berwick's wren, or C, the common blackbird?
Oh man, they're all really bad.
I can't say I've played any of those in the past. Maybe
Is the tree creeper the one where you pay an egg to play another bird or something like that?
Yeah, so discard an egg to play another bird in the trees. Berwick's wren is, if this bird is to the right of all other birds, then move it. And then it was the common blackbird last, wasn't it? Which I must say is play it sideways.
Does Jeff play with Oceana?
Jeff plays with Oceana, he plays with everything.
Yeah. Just not the fan packs.
No, he does, but they're not in the data.
They're not in the data, yeah.
So, A, Eurasian tree creeper, B, Berwick's wren, or C, common blackbird. Okay, next question from Jeff.
Hey guys, so what is the maximum number of tucks that can be achieved using Blythe's hornbill ability? And second, what combination of birds allows you to do this?
Okay, thanks Jeff for question number 2. Jack, you like this question, don't you? Because it's obviously about Blythe's hornbill. So Blythe's hornbill is a bird that only lives in the forest, and there is a white when played power, which is discard all the eggs from a bird with a cavity nest, and you tuck twice that many from the deck behind this bird. So if you discard 2 eggs from a bird with a cavity nest, you tuck 4 behind Blythe's hornbill. The question is, what is the maximum number of tucks that can be made using this ability? It's a 2-parter. That's why I've split it up from Jeff. What's the maximum number of tucks that can be made using this ability?
So it's you chuck away eggs from one bird and tuck twice as many, isn't it?
Correct, yeah. So what's the maximum number of tucks? Okay. And then bonus point for what combination of birds allow this?
I don't think. Is there more than one?
Do you need specific birds?
In this question, to get the bonus point, yes. But it's there for you, tantalisingly.
Yeah, I can think of the powers.
I'll accept the powers, probably.
The powers?
Okay. But I think you would probably know the birds.
Well, I'm trying to think of the birds, but I'm struggling.
You're rattled, aren't you?
I am a little bit.
3 down and you're absolutely rattled.
I thought I was bad under pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Question number 6.
Hey guys, pre-promo packs name the 2 birds with predator symbols that do not have brown or white powers.
Thanks, Jeff. I'm going to repeat the question for you guys and for the benefit of listeners at home. Before the fan-made expansion packs, name the 2 birds with predator, skull and crossbone powers that do not have brown or white powers. So I'm not looking for a when activated skull and crossbones power. I'm not looking for a when played power. I want you to name the 2 birds that have a skull and crossbones but are not brown or white.
Okay. This is a tricky one.
That's hard.
Lots of furious thinking.
I've definitely got one. The second one is...
we'll have got the same one.
We'll have got the same one, won't we?
I think it's gettable. I
might be vague again.
You're going to be vague again?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It's got a predator power.
It needs to be vague, isn't it?
Great content.
I think there's quite a few in the fan packs, aren't there? There's quite a lot of non-white and brown. Exactly. Yeah, it's quite my brain's just going to those ones.
That I've only played that one game.
Yeah.
Go with fan packs.
Yeah. No, you know them both. These are both good birds.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, both knowable, both gettable.
Slightly risky.
Have you got your answer down, Aidan?
I've already got one, but we'll have to carry on.
Okay, so going back to question... So that was the end of round 2. We're halfway through the quiz. So go back to question number 4 from Jeff. So in the 1,500 boards he has recorded in his stats, there's one bird that has still never been played. What is it? Is it A, Eurasian tree creeper, B, Berwick's wren, or C, common blackbird?
So I just guessed. I put Berwick's wren.
I've gone the common blackbird because I hate the play sideways birds, and I think that Jeff's agreeing.
But what about Jeff's friends?
Oh, it's Jeff's friends as
well. Yeah, Jack's right again.
Oh no!
I actually feel bad about that one because there was no thought went into that one.
Right. Okay. Question number 5 about Blythe's hornbill. So, what is the maximum number of tucks that can be made using the ability from Blythe's hornbill? Jack, what have you written?
I put 10.
Okay. Aidan, what have you put?
I've gone 18.
Oh my god.
Aidan is correct.
18?
Yeah. And Aidan, For a bonus point, can you tell me the combination of birds that allows it?
So I'm struggling with the names of the birds, but what I can tell you is there is a small bird with a wingspan less than 30, which has the cavity nest and a 6 egg capacity, and then you can lay 3 above its egg capacity with one of the pink laying powers that allows you to go 3 above its capacity, which gives you 9 eggs. And then Blood's Hornbill can tuck twice that many.
Spot on.
But I can't remember the names.
So I'm not sure if
names.
there is a cavity nest bird which has
but there's
6
a star.
egg capacity. But the
Yeah.
common moorhen is a star with 6 eggs.
Oh, I forgot about the common moorhen. Yeah.
And then you can use the Asian coal.
Asian coal, that's
to go
it.
3 above. But
fair play,
Aidan,
yeah.
you're getting the bonus point because you had it.
there.
So
Yeah,
it's up to 4-2 there. See, he's coming back. See, Jack's losing it now.
That felt like a sympathy bonus point. I'm not in a position to complain. I'm not in a position to complain.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll get kicked off the pod at
Yeah,
this
I'm
rate,
not gonna
mate. I
lie,
need everything I
So
can
do you think
get.
you're playing for your position?
I was-
or what?
I was hoping this is me gunning for your job. But
Right, question
It doesn't
number
pay well.
6. Question number
neither does
6.
this, mate.
Before the promo packs, name the 2 birds with predator symbols that do not have brown or white powers.
I'm guessing we both put the kingfisher.
Yeah, so we both put the
Kingfisher.
Sacred Kingfisher, which is the pink power of gain a food, gain a grub, wheat or a rat when another player does.
You're going to kick yourself if you don't get the second one then.
Go on, Jack. I think you've got an
It's not
answer.
another kingfisher, is it?
What have you written,
I
Jack?
put Oriental Bay Owl.
No.
Oh, that's a very good guess, though. I can see why you did that.
You reactivate other powers,
But it's not
I didn't
in
know if it was
itself.
one itself.
It's not in
That's-
itself.
So that's a teal round end power which only lives in the trees, and it's activate all of the brown predator powers in your habitat. So good question, but that is not a skull and crossbones.
Tell you what, though, that's a very good.
What have you gone for, 8?
Sympathy bonus point?
I've not got it. I've
You've
not got it. I
but
can't think of it.
it's along those lines. It's a
Is
blue.
it-
It's a blue power.
Is it one of the crows?
It's a blue power
It's a blue power.
I thought it was going to be a blue
from
power.
the Asia expansion. Very good if played in round 1. Also very good in round 4.
Philippine Eagle.
Oh,
unbelievable!
yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's
Nice.
the Philippine Eagle. You
Nice.
got there
We
in
should
the
have
end.
got that.
We should have got
got
that.
there in
That's
the end.
bad.
So that's
If you see it, you play it.
Our brains are fried after a flock mode.
I know.
think, aren't they?
I didn't recover from that.
You both get half a point for that one. So
take that.
that's going to make my scoring
That's
quite
important,
complicated.
Give us a full point then.
So end of round 2,
Or just me.
Jack is on 4.5 points. Aidan is on 2.5 points.
Okay.
Love to know, listeners, if anyone is on full points so far.
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah,
There's got to
I'm
be,
sure
aren't
there will be.
Yeah.
You can't prove it though, so we won't
And
believe you.
I suppose maybe Christmas 2026 you can then come on to challenge whoever is the victor between Jack and Aidan for next year's Christmas quiz.
Now we are playing for something, aren't we?
Right, round 3. Question number 7. This is round 3, and we've got a couple of Christmas questions coming up. So, the mistletoe bird plays a crucial role in spreading mistletoe seeds. What unique adaptation in its digestive system helps with this?
This is about real life birds.
We're
now.
talking about real life bird biology.
Well, this is going to
Psych.
be
That's the direction this
I've
is
got you
going.
there.
0 on this
I've
round.
absolutely I've got you there.
No problem.
They've just shaken hands on scoring 0 on this round. Right. The mistletoe bird plays a crucial role in spreading mistletoe seeds. What unique adaptation in its digestive system helps with this?
In its digestive system.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
I'm going to be
crude.
quite broad in terms of accepting different answers here.
Right. I think I've got an answer, and
Great.
I am not confident about it.
That's fine. That's fine. But you're coming back. You're on it. You've got the momentum.
I don't think I
coming
can read my answer out, to be fair, but
Right.
I'll describe
We'll
it.
get there.
Question number 8. In the traditional version of the song 12 Days of Christmas, after 5 gold rings comes 4 collie birds, not calling birds, as in some later versions. But what species is a collie bird? Is it A, a robin, B, a song thrush, or C, a blackbird? In the traditional version of 12 Days of Christmas, after 5 gold rings comes 4 collie birds, not calling birds as in some versions. But what species are they? A, robin, B, song thrush, C, blackbird. Aidan looks very confident on this one.
What? Do you not know this?
Oh, I know this.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know
Yeah.
this. Okay.
Oh,
All
I
right.
know this.
Sorry. Yeah.
Right.
It'd be embarrassing if you didn't know this.
Question number 9. With only an average score difference of 0.7, who has a higher wingspan average score in my app?
Oh, in your app?
Between Jack and Aidan.
Yeah.
Between yourselves.
Ooh.
So I've got Aidan, this is prior to today's game, because I haven't put it in yet,
Thank
obviously. This is
Let's not.
This is Aidan from 139 games and Jack from 86 games.
Ooh. Well, come on, you got it back.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to know if it's changed. It's basically the same. Yeah. All right. So that is end of round 3. So question 7. The mistletoe birds plays a crucial role in spreading mistletoe seeds. What unique adaptation in its digestive system helps with this?
I've said that it doesn't digest mistletoe seeds, which I think is a reasonable response to that.
That is smart. Much smarter than what I've written.
What have you written, Jack?
That it's got a scattergun technique of defecating, which means, well, that's how birds spread the seeds, right? But that means it has a greater area to cover per defecation.
It's very creative.
So
Merry Christmas, everyone at home. I hope you're all tucking into your lovely Christmas dinner at this stage.
Well, look, if it hasn't evolved that, then it really should. Because mistletoe would be everywhere if it had that.
Aidan gets the point.
Is that quite correct?
It has a simple, straight and very short digestive tract that lacks a muscular gizzard, which allows the mistletoe seed to pass through its system quickly and intact without being digested.
Fair play.
I did prefer your answer if it means anything.
In as little as 4 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. No way.
Question number 8. In the traditional version of 12 Days of Christmas, after 5 gold rings comes 4 collie birds. What species is a collie bird? A. Robin, B. Song thrush, C. Blackbird. Jack?
I said song thrush. I thought they maybe had the border collie, same sort of pattern, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I whilst producing an externally confident.
No one fell for that.
It was also a stab in the dark, and I've gone for a song thrush. Ultimately, it's a Christmas song about a bird, isn't it? Yeah.
So it's blackbirds.
Yeah,
great,
fair
nice.
enough.
Correct.
Move on.
Right, and question number 9. Head to head, with only an average score difference of 0.7 in my Wing Score app. Who has the higher Wingspan average score? What have you gone for, Aidan?
I've said Jack.
What have you gone for, Jack?
Well, I had to go for myself. I'm surprised you didn't go for yourself.
So, Jack scores 110.4 is his average across all of our games. Aidan scores 111.1.
Oh, do you know what? That's a win-win for me.
I was going to say, I know why you voted for me for that one. I know why you did. Oh no! The world knows that I'm better at Wingspan.
Win-win. Oh,
no, well, look, maybe I need to back myself more.
Yeah,
there you go.
Very, very close.
Very limited data set. I'll throw that out there.
Okay. Well, we'll have to. We'll talk later.
Yeah. Very close though. Wow.
Very close.
Yeah.
So at the end of round 3, Jack has 4.5 and Aidan has 3.5. Out of, I make a total of probably about 11 points on offer so far.
Yeah.
Wow. What are we on?
That's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. You're on 4.5, Aidan's on 3.5.
High scores. Nice.
Right, round number 4 is called Wingspan Particulars. Question 10. So this is the last round, last 3 questions.
Oh, last round, okay.
It's the last round, yeah.
I'm guessing the last question will be worth like triple or something.
It depends how close you are. Right, Wingspan Particulars. Which of these birds has a greater egg capacity? Is it the European robin or the South Island robin? So I'm going to read them out to you. So which of the birds has a greater egg capacity? The European robin is from the European expansions. From the supply, gain 1 of a food type that you have already gained this turn. And the South Island robin is from Oceania. If the player to your right has a witchetty grub in their supply, cash 1 from the general supply on this bird. 2 options were the South Island, so the European robin or the South Island robin. Okay, written it down?
Written something down.
Question number 11. Rank these birds in order of wingspan. So, the black-headed gull, the barn owl, and the little bustard. The black-headed gull is from Europe. Steal a food from another player and add it to your own supply.
High to low or low to high? Sorry to interrupt.
Either way I'd be happy, but preferably low to high. The barn owl is base game, which is roll or dice not in the bird feeder. If any are rats, you cash 1. And the little bustard is also from Europe. It's a white when played. Draw 1 new bonus card, then gain 1 card or lay 1 egg. So that's the black-headed gull, the barn owl, and the little bustard. I want order in size. Final question. You ready, Aidan?
Yeah.
You're pretty deep in thought there.
No, I know. I'm trying to think.
You're trying to imagine the birds.
He's writing down exact numbers.
I am writing down some numbers.
That's fine. He's a desperate ploy to impress me. Yeah, we know, and I know you've got an encyclopedic knowledge. Okay, number 12, and the final question on your Christmas quiz is: prior to the fan-made expansions, how many birds in the deck had the colour yellow in their name?
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
And name all of them.
This could be a tiebreaker, I suppose, if it comes down to it. Prior to the fan-made expansions, how many birds in the deck had the colour yellow in their name? I just need a number for now. I'm not looking for a name.
I know.
But if it gets
It's going to be a stab in the dark, though, isn't it?
There's always going to be loads of them.
I know, there's got to be, right?
No.
Same.
Maybe it's 2.
Maybe it is.
So you can both only think of 2. That's
Well,
fine.
hang on, that's not a final answer.
Yeah, look,
I'd suggest up the number a bit
Do you
more.
reckon?
I was going
I'd suggest wouldn't go for 2. That's the only
Hmm.
clue you're getting.
I know. Tricky one, isn't it?
Right, I'm going to have to hurry you. Pop down a number.
Okay, right, I'm going to write down a number.
Right, so the final... That's the end of the Christmas quiz. Jack's on 4.5, Aidan on 3.5 currently. So, question number 10. Which of these birds has a greater egg capacity? The European robin or the South Island robin? What did you go for, Aidan?
I went for the South Island robin.
And Jack?
I did the same.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's got 5 egg
I
capacity.
think European's 4, right?
Bang on.
Yeah.
So you
I knew that
both-
was 4, couldn't remember South Island Robin.
Do you know what, I
Figured it would be
nearly
higher.
went European because I often get it confused with the Great Tit.
Yes.
They look kind of similar.
And the Great Tit has like a 6.
6 egg
Yeah.
capacity, so I nearly went for that, but no, yeah, pulled myself back from the brink of
Well done.
despair.
Well done for doing that. Rank these 3 birds in order of wingspan. Black-headed gull, barn owl, little bustard. What have you gone for, Jack?
So I went for, in order from smallest to biggest, barn owl, then the gull, then the little bustard.
Aidan?
I did exactly the same.
It's actually the gull, 102, and the barn owl, 107, then the bustard.
Yeah.
In it together.
I did write down
I knew the little
102
bustard was-
for the gull and 110 for the bustard, but I couldn't
Did
remember
you?
the barn owl.
What did you put there for the expect the barn owls?
I put less than 100, which was silly.
To the listener, he's just written squiggles on his piece of paper
Yeah.
to prove that. So.
And they're very nicely going along with it.
Yeah. Okay, final question, all to play for. This question's worth. You know what? I don't. What should we do?
Well,
It's
we
currently-
both.
It's currently 4.5, 5.5.
We put the same thing.
We put the same
Oh,
thing.
dear.
that's a
Right,
shame.
prior to the fan-made expansions, how many birds in the deck have the colour yellow in their name? Aidan?
7.
Jack?
7.
It's 8.
But we both established we can think of 2.
Yeah.
Let me guess. Yellow-rumped warbler, yellow-headed blackbird?
No.
Ah, okay.
Yellow-headed blackbird and then yellow hammer.
Yeah, yellow hammer.
Yeah,
yeah,
so
that's a very good point.
yeah,
yellow
good.
rumped warbler, yeah.
Yellow-bitten, yellow-bellied sapsucker, yellow-billed
Oh.
cuckoo, yellow-breasted chat. And
Oh,
you've
wow.
already said the yellow-headed blackbird and the yellow-rumped warbler and the yellow hammer. And the last one, I kept it once in an opening hand, the common yellow throat.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
of
So the
course.
Christmas quiz is all wrapped up with Jack with 5.5 and Aidan with 4.5.
Well done, mate.
Good game.
done,
Good
everyone.
game.
Very good.
game.
Very impressive knowledge.
I guess I have got a position on the pod. from
It
now
looks
on.
like it.
On that note, I think we should take a break.
So, Christmas special opening hand review. So, for those of you who haven't had a look from last time, we'll run through the cards again. So, we've got the red-legged partridge, which lives in the grasslands of the fire. It eats 3 wheats, 1 bird point, stone nest, 6 egg capacity, brown. When activated power, lay an egg on each bird in this column, including this one. The European turtle dove, which can live anywhere and eats 2 wheats, 4 bird points, stick nest, 1 egg capacity, bonus card when played, draw 1 new bonus card, then either gain a food from the bird feeder, lay an egg on any bird, or draw a card. The Western capercaillie, I hope I'm saying that right,
Yeah, I think
lives in
you've done that well.
lives in the forest, eats a wheat and 2 cherries, 7 bird points, stone's nest, 5 egg capacity, bonus card when played power, draw 2 new bonus cards, keep 1 and give 1 to another player. That's from the British Birds fan-made pack. The common blackbird coming back at us, lives in the forest, eats a witchetty grub and 2 cherries, 4 bird points, bowl nest, 5 egg capacity, and a white when played power. Place this bird sideways so that it covers 2 forest spaces and pay the lower egg cost. And then the common pheasant, which can live in either the forest or the fire. Eats a witchetty grub, a wheat and a cherry, 4 bird points, stone nest, 5 egg capacity, blue round end power. If there is a bird with at least 2 eggs on it in each habitat, lay 3 eggs on this bird.
And your 2 bonus cards, the Forest Population Monitor, which is different nest types in the trees, and to score the highest you need 5 types, you get 8 points. And the second is a Wetland Population Monitor, so that's different nest types in the wetlands, and again, to get the highest you need 5 types, and that's 8 points.
And then in the tray, we've got is that the little egret?
Yes.
Which lives in the wetlands only. It eats a witchetty or a fish or a rat, 2 bird points, stick nest, 3 egg capacity, brown when played power, draw 1 card from the deck and add it to your hand. All other players draw a card from the deck and keep it if it can live in the wetlands. We've then got the mute swan, which lives in the wetlands only, eats a witchetty, a wheat and anything, 4 bird points, stone nest, 3 egg capacity, brown when activated power. Choose 1 to 3 birds in your wetlands, tuck 1 card from your hand behind each. If you tuck at least 1 card, draw a card. And then finally the grey lag goose, which lives in the wetlands. 3 wheat food cost, 7 bird points, stone nest, 2 egg capacity, teal round end power. This bird counts double towards the end of round goal if it qualifies for it.
And then lastly, your end of round goals. Round 1, eggs in sticks nest or platform nests, whatever you call it. Round 2, total eggs. It's a Jacob Bruner special. Round 3, food in personal supply. And round 4, birds in the wetlands.
So Jack, go on. Tell us what would you approach?
Hold on. Have the astute listeners not noticed that this is the 12 birds of Christmas?
Yeah, it's very lovely. Very nice.
So your opening hand is birds 1 to 5. And then your tray is birds 6, 7 and 8. And then 9, 10, 11 and 12, I suppose we don't really... Can be player 2's hands.
So we're doing the 8 birds of Christmas.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, good point,
okay.
Yeah. So actually, it's the common blackbird, isn't it? Because we've just had the question, haven't we? About the collie birds is the common blackbird. Oh, so actually, thank God we did the show this way round, not the other way round. I think the 12 birds of Christmas don't make a great opening hand, do they?
Yeah, it's tough. It's not brilliant.
Sorry, Jack. So it's a 5-player game, and because it's... Everyone will be playing 5-player games of Christmas, won't they?
Will. With all the
families will come together. So 5-player, and it's the spirit of Christmas. You're going first. What are you going to do, Jack?
I would thank God it's the spirit of Christmas, and I can go first. And I think I would probably keep. I think I'd actually probably keep 2. So I'd keep the partridge and I'd keep the turtle dove. And I don't really care which the bonuses I keep, to be honest. They're basically the same. I'd probably keep the wetlands one. And I think I would probably draw... My first go, if we're first, I'd pick up the mute swan. And I would play that first. I'd be tempted to pick up the... I'd be tempted to play the turtle dove and then use that to pick up the swan. But
the European turtle dove, white when played, draw 1 new bonus card, then gain 1 food from the bird feeder, lay 1 egg on any bird, or draw 1 card. So you play that to get the swan.
No, I think I'd probably just pick up the swan, because the issue is I don't think I want the turtle dove in the first column, because I want to put the partridge down.
Yes.
And the turtle dove only has 1 egg capacity.
Yeah.
So 1 use of the partridge and it's full.
So that partridge is lay 1 egg on each bird in this column, including this one. It's a powerful bird, isn't it?
And it means you don't spend many turns getting eggs, because you do 1 turn and you suddenly get minimum 5 eggs.
Yeah, that bird, I find it's gone 2 ways. Prior to Oceania, i.e. when egg chains were much more valuable, you would use that to build an egg chain. But now post-Oceania, you use that bird to never pick up eggs.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the way it goes. It's almost like it's done the opposite of what was intended with that bird.
But it gives you I find if you're getting towards the end, few turns, and you've kind of run out of stuff to do, you can actually just revert to laying eggs, and it's a guarantee.
It's an easy point spinner. Yeah.
I'd have to keep that, and I'd keep the turtle dove. I think I'd pick up the swan, play that, and then I'd go fishing for hopefully a card that allows me to get food.
So are you trying to make a water chain there, or are you seeing what turns
Potentially. I feel like I'm not that good at making water chains, but I think I'd just see what I'd be picking up the first, at least. So I'd pick it up, play it, and at least turn 3, I would just be 3, 4. I'd be picking up cards, hoping to get something spicy.
It's difficult. Pretty much every single one of the birds there cost 2 or 3 food.
Yeah.
Pretty much all of them cost 3, one of them cost 2, and none of them allow you to draw food, do they?
I know you've got a few forest
Maybe there's
birds
something
there,
in the birds of Christmas that means
but I think
they're really hard to play with as a combination. I think I would do something similar. I would.
Oh, here we go.
I would.
Come on then. How are you going to make your chain, Aidan?
I would. I'll do the same. Going first, I'm going to pick up the mute swan as my first go. I think that's a no-brainer because you need something in the wetlands, which is gonna gain you some cards. And I would keep the partridge and the turtle dove. I think, however, after that, I would probably play the turtle dove in the forest.
Yeah.
And to get up to the 2 food draw, and then I would gain an egg on it, because then you start with an egg on a stick nest, because you can play it on the turtle dove, which qualifies you for the round 1 end of round goal, and gets you up to 2 food draw, and then you can play the mute swan. I do accept that then limits the partridge.
Yeah.
And it just means you have to spend that.
If I play a game, I feel like someone else will. You'd still only have 1 egg in the thingy.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, you're totally right in a 5-player game.
Is this not just screaming out to you, build an egg chain? This opening hand.
Yeah. You're right. There's lots of.
Let me put it to you differently. Let's say you're second and someone else has picked up the mute swan. What would you do then? Let's say there's no mute swan there and the tray hasn't been replaced with anything lovely. Then what would you do then?
I think I'd still keep the same bird. I really like the capercaillie because.
Draw 2 new bonus cards, keep 1 and give 1 to another player. And it's 7 points.
And also, having not played with the fan packs, I feel like I would probably be more. I'd be biased towards keeping them. I feel like you've got to try them.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I think as well
yet the pheasant, I think, is really
it's tough. Yeah.
So for me, I would be keeping the red-legged partridge, and I'd be keeping the common pheasant. And my first go, I'd be playing the pheasant in the trees. Second go, trying to get enough food to then play the partridge in the grasslands, and then I've got to. Well, I don't know. Someone might have reset the tray by then, but I'd be quite happy to pick up the little egret simply just because it's a 1-cost water bird in the tray, and it allows me to get a bird in the wetlands down. And I'd be trying to build an egg chain off of that because I suppose I've got already. 12 egg capacity there? No, 14. Oh, I can't even do my maths. 14 eggs is my egg capacity then. It's quite fun building an egg chain when you have the egg capacity.
It's a good egg chain, but I think you're going to be struggling to get cards and food.
Yeah, you almost need a bird which allows you to get food from the bird feeder, don't you?
I know.
Otherwise you'd be struggling there.
You'd love a desert wheatear in that situation, wouldn't you?
What's the desert wheatear?
It's one that lives in the fire and allows you to roll a dice depending on the number of firebirds you've got with eggs on them and keep one of those. So that would be a brilliant one.
Would be lovely. So if that came up, I suppose you could argue that if the tray would be replaced with birds 9, 10, 11 and 12 from the 12 Birds of Christmas, you'd get the great cormorant, number 9.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Which
wouldn't keep that either.
Wouldn't help. That's 2 fish, can only live in the wetlands. When activated, you may move 1 fish from this bird to your supply, then roll any 2 dice. If there are fish, cash 1 on this bird. Anyone taking that?
No.
Fine. So that one's gone from the tray.
That's another bird I think I probably only played once or twice.
Yeah. Number 10, grey heron. Place this bird sideways.
Oh, I'd keep that.
Yeah. Number 11, Savi. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Number 11, common sandpiper. So this would be only cost 1. Lives in the wetlands. Only cost a witch tea or a fish. When activated, brown power. Draw 1 card for each bird in your wetlands with an egg on it. Keep 1 and discard the rest. I'd be absolutely screaming for suit my game, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I probably would keep that.
And lastly is a fan-made expansion. The lesser spotted woodpecker, which is a brilliant bird, lives in the wetlands or the trees. 2 witchetty grubs, 2 points. Brown when activated power. Discard 1 witchetty grub to lay 2 eggs on this bird.
Yeah, I mean that's
I
brilliant.
suppose that would sort you out, wouldn't it? In that sense.
It's interesting, isn't it? It's a tricky hand. It's a tricky hand, and I think a lot of it will depend on, as you say, in a 5-player game, that tray is likely to get recycled.
Yeah,
and so it just kind of depends what comes up next. But
you can argue you're going to get a lot of freebies in the 5-player game, aren't you? So you'll get a lot of free food and free cards.
It's a Christmas game.
It's a Christmas game, exactly. Yeah.
People are not being stingy.
Hopefully people are going to be Christmassy in a
Christmas game we just played, I feel like you all ganged up on me, though.
I was going to say it was an exceptionally not Christmassy game.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of free stuff flying around at all.
Not at all for a 6-player as well.
No, yeah.
So good, challenging opening hand that was.
And let us know what you think at home. If you've had a look and you've had some Christmassy thoughts about the way to play this hand, then do let us know. Write in, as usual, at fulltuckpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, we're also on all the socials. So that's Full Tuck Podcast on Facebook and Instagram, Full Tuck the Wingspan Podcast.
And you can comment on wherever you get your podcasts as well, whether that be Spotify or YouTube. And
Thanks very much for joining us today, Jack.
Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for... you know what? At the start of the day, if I'd said I'm going to be doing a Wingspan quiz and Aidan's going to lose it, I would not have believed that.
I know.
You know everything there is to know about Wingspan, Aidan.
Well, I wouldn't agree with that, but I'm certainly disappointed. I need to go and have a quiet word with myself, quiet Christmas word with myself about my skills in the quiz.
There's no shade.
So thanks for coming on the show, mate.
No, it's been great.
Kind. We'll get you on another time if you fancy it.
I'd love to. It's been good fun.
Christmas next year.
Guess that job's not materialised. Been booted off yet.
And,
thanks, Jack. It's been great to have you on.
Hope everyone you have a fantastic Christmas and holiday and break. And we are going to have one other Christmas special coming out this time next week, and then we'll be back with our usual show in a couple of weeks' time in the new year. But in the meantime, we hope you have a lovely break.
Yeah.
Spend time with family.
Absolutely. And we'll see you in the new year for lots more Full Truck Podcast.
Absolutely. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.